Thank you, Mr. President, and thank you to all the community members who are all providers doing a great job in different parts of our community to ensure that everyone is food secure. I would like to, before I start, I guess I can do this at the beginning. I'd like to offer an amendment to this resolution and in paragraph 7 to change the dollar amount for the seed funds for the community foundation from up to $500,000 to reduce it to up to $300,000. In addition, in the action section, bringing the total of the operating expense down to $10,350,000, and all references to the non-competitive grant from that are referenced to $500,000 to move them to $300,000. That's my motion, Mr. President. Then I'd like to make a few more remarks.
Second. It's been moved and it was seconded by Councilmember Albernaz. Back to Councilmember Jawando, please.
Thank you very much. And I'm really pleased that we're moving forward with this. I'll be brief. I really thank my colleagues, all of them, particularly Councilmember Albernaz, but this is a full council action to seed funding for not only our critical food security needs, but to really leverage and create a public-private partnership, creating the Montgomery County Food Security Fund. This, we all know, as we've heard through testimony and all of us through our individual and collective efforts, there is a significant gap required to address our food security needs, and it's getting worse, not better, and it's going to be a long-standing issue as we address immediate needs, but also the resiliency and infrastructure of our food system here in the county. Our Food Security Task Force estimates that over the next 6 months, we'll need upwards of $40 million to provide the meals and the food distribution to residents that is going to be needed to keep them food secure. In my conversations with many residents and nonprofits, they've been hit very hard from this pandemic, and this food security is certainly at top of the list. I think this appropriation is a very innovative public-private partnership that will leverage our dollars from corporate, but also individuals and philanthropic partners to address the gap in resources and raise funds. At the same time, it will support our restaurants that are in need, that it can help us prepare meals, our farmers that are already stepping up and helping with table crops and help to increase that, and our food banks like the Capital Area Food Bank and Manna Food Center, who are doing such great work in our community. I want to thank the Greater Washington Community Foundation for the partnership, who will collect this fund in a tax-deductible way, with the goal of raising, with our $10 million investment, leveraging $5 million from the private sector. So we'll be talking more about that, but really excited and look forward to moving this forward. It will do fund direct wholesale and bulk purchases, as I mentioned, and help our farmers and our restaurants, and very consistent with the overall Food Security Task Force plan. So thank you so much, and I want to appreciate all the work from my colleagues and all the many organizations that are helping to keep our neighbors, our residents safe and food secure.